So welcome to a short tutorial on how to play the escape room game or how to advance an escape room challenge. We're here on Edunation, that is on a Sky deck. Edunation is a group of 2 islands run by Dr. Randall Sattler and myself, and my name is Heike Philp. I'm based in Brussels with my company Let's Talk Online. So I'll quickly walk you through the main basics of the escape room game. Let's walk up here. How to use the escape room, click the link to instructions. We do that now. So, okay, do we want to open a web browser? Yes, we do. And here's a beautiful set of written instructions. It explains the HUD and more about it, the timer, the achievements, etc. So I will take you back to the system, to the house. So we walk up the stairs, upstairs, which is the first challenge. Don't fall off the stairs. I can't even walk straight. And I've been in Second Life for 13 years. So what I do is I knock on the door. You heard that? Actually, I should enable the sounds, share computer sounds. So do it again. Should hear that. So, and it also tells me in the main text chat messages. I knock on the door and wait for a response. Please attach the escape room hub before entering. Now, the HUD has disappeared quickly here again. Let's do it one more time, just to make sure. So here is the HUD, escape room game, the cabin HUD, touch your avatar, yes. If you should miss this message in this envelope, hidden under system, you'll find it again. So it's a dark and stormy night, my car broke down on the road, and of course my phone battery is empty too. I see this cabin, decide to see if there's anyone home or at least a phone that I could use. No one answers my knocking, so I try the door handle and see that it's actually unlocked. So here we go. Well, the door only opens if you have the HUD up. And I cannot open it again from the inside. No way out. Strange, the door refuses to open. It looks like I'm stuck here until I figure out what happened. So the timer is running, and here this is, let me just edit that a little bit out so you don't have to do that, but I'm just saying it's for me a better experience. So here, this is the escape room game HUD. HUD means heads up display, and it's my inventory item for the HUD. I'll quickly walk you through what to do. You basically look at all of the objects. Now let me show you the camera controls a little bit. So this allows you to swirl around, look at things, left, right, up and down. So if I wanted to have a look at this strange message on the wall, I can see it's only A, B, C, D, G, H, O, whatever, yeah. And my instinct tells me, oh, can we perhaps get these lamps to light up? Or what does it tell me? I click, it looks unplugged and the cord is too short. So that's the first clue for me to decide there has to be an extension lead somewhere in the cabin, which I just need to find. So let us quickly just run through the camera controls, because that's the clue. If I wanted to go and have a look at this chest and look at the lock, what I do is this, select what's known as object view, and I click on the object view and it centers mouse, and then I can scroll down and I discover a lock. So this is a lock with 5 mostly letters, digit, which I need to unlock. And to explain here the camera controls again, this is front view, this is rear view, this is the view with the camera a little bit behind your head, which is the standard default view, rear view and side view. Okay, side view. All right, that's good. And then, of course, this mouse, well, object view, it says, which would allow me to center the camera to take a close look at things. So I continue to discover things, and the text chat actually gives me a lot of clues. I must just walk very close. Well, the side view, it doesn't allow me. So rear view is the best one that allows me to walk close and then look at it. Things. So, and as I said, I scroll, I click on the object and then I scroll and look at it. And when I hold my mouse down, I can actually see and turn the camera around it. So there's nothing in this fire, but when I click on it, so I must go out of this view. When I click on it, it tells me it's a bit nippy in here. If only I had a match or some other way of lighting the fireplace. Again, a clue in the text chat, and because I've played the game already, what I do is I need to look very closely at all of the objects. So I'm looking at this here. Again, I just click on it with the object view icon and can then zoom, just move the mouse around, hold the left mouse click, and oh, lo and behold, I found something behind the book. And again, when I go a little bit closer, every time I must actually deactivate the object view to get closer, then it would tell me, whoops, see, I need the object view again. So it would actually tell me, oh, that's very tricky, how to get there. So, and when I disable this, okay, when I close this object view, then I can click on it and it would tell me I found a piece of flint that looks like it could be used for starting a fire. So now as I'm clicking on it, it has ended up in that inventory. Okay, so let me quickly take you to another clue, just to tell you and show you how this can be done. And by the way, I'm quite used to using the Control-Alt when I click with the left-hand mouse, as I would take the camera view like this object view. I can definitely take just that and move closely, and I find here is another item. So, and I've got another item. These they look a little bit dark. So what I can do is I can click on the inventory item and it would actually tell me interesting shape of steel, still very useful for starting a fire with. Yeah, interesting shape of steel, still very useful for starting a fire with. And another one, it's a solid piece of flint, good for starting a fire with. That gives me a clue, these two, but they need to be combined. I'm just telling you this now. No, to find it out, it's quite tricky. So I have combined it, and now these two, oops, sorry, I don't have to do that again. So these two, let me now focus on the two items. The flint and steel combined together are perfect for starting a fire with, which I can hit escape and can go to the fireplace as usual. I have to go very close up, sorry. So okay, always undo the camera controls. As I said, I like to use Control-Alt for the camera controls. So what I do now is I select this item. My magnifying glass is still active. So I select the item. I'm now holding flint and steel, and beautiful fire burning. So the dark, dull cabin warms up a little bit. The best. Yeah, and interestingly, what I find is that there is some mysterious object in the ashes, which I will take. So here is another object. Let's see what it is. I picked up a strange metal piece from the ashes. It must have been hidden inside one of the logs. But I still don't know what it could be used for. Let's see what it could be used for. Strange looking piece of metal, as if it was cut to fit something perfectly. See? Another clue. Okay, excellent. So now I can continue, and my next journey would be to find the cord to look at the this is the last clue I'm actually giving you. That's it. Mouse view again, and guess what? So, and now I find it difficult to look inside because the camera is basically too low. This is where the camera controls might come in handy. Okay, this is what I do normally in Second Life. Yeah. Control, Alt, left and mouse click on the object, and that actually allows me to tilt the camera up and down and around to the left and the right. So if I was just to do control only, yeah, that doesn't do anything. Alt only. Alt gives me the possibility to zoom in and out nicely and twist. Twist, yes, but it doesn't actually tilt the camera to the top because I want to look inside. So I do Control, Alt, and move the camera above. Now click to open it, and look, there's the lead that I want. So I've got a lead, so we can close the lid again. Yeah. Took a little peek inside the cookie jar, hoping it was not full of mold. I found an extension cable. What should I do with it? I took a little peek. Okay, that's just the second time. So again, I hit escape on my keyboard. Escape, that just moves the camera back to its original position. I walk here with the lead, and that's about the last clue I'm giving you. So I select, again I have the magnifying glass active. This cable can be used for powering one or more devices at a distance. So this time I deactivate the magnifying glass, I click, select the cable. It turns green, but really truly speaking, in that Second Life viewer, that green is not very, very dominant, but it says I'm holding extension cable. Am I actually holding it in my hand? No, it's not. It's just symbolic. Okay, I'm holding it, but what I can do with it is I can then attach it, and lo and behold, here's the cable. It fits perfectly. So I should try using for the lights. Do it again. And look, they all light up. All of them, beautiful flashy lights. And the MINERVA. And that's it. So these letters light up after each other. So I have a clue, I have a word which I might have to use another time. So, and this is, it gives you a little bit of a start to the escape room game. Let me just click here one more time on the top of the MAD-P icon, because what we do want to have a look at is the walkthrough. Yes, and it says escape room menu. Do you really want to read the walkthrough? Spoilers ahead. Are you sure? Yes. And yes, here is the walkthrough so that we can get a couple of tips and tricks extension cable inside a tin in the kitchen, collectible items, combine, then use, the alphabetic lights, add extension cable to get the lights working, observe spelled word. This is, as I said, spoiler alert, and I leave it at such. If you want to have a go at it, I'm looking forward to you joining our escape room game.